Hey Body Rockers, welcome to day 2 of week 3. Now I hope you've done, as always, you've done your warm-up before starting this. Today we're hitting the legs and core area. All you'll need is like a nice stable chair, something you can step up onto, and the mat. So, enough of this small talk, let's get started. We're starting with box squats with an optional jump if you want. So we're still using this chair as guidance with a little jump here. So squat, jump. So tap that chair if you can. If you can go low enough to tap the chair, tap it, don't sit down, with a little jump, okay? So if you find the jumps are getting a little too much, do a couple without the jump. Just a squat, squat, and when you feel like the energy's come back a bit and you can do a few more jumps, add them in, add them in. So same format as yesterday. These workouts are now 12 minutes long instead of 10. Last week we were doing 10 minutes. We have 4 exercises, 3 rounds. Almost done. One more, guys, one more.
Rest.
Excellent. Okay, we're gonna hit the floor for a full plank. Previously we were doing all our planks from our knees, but now we're gonna try to go for the full version, okay? So curl your toes under. Elbows underneath your shoulders, resting on your forearms. And you're gonna try, hold nice static plank like this for 40 seconds if you can, okay? If you feel this in your lower back, just hike your hips up a little higher, okay? But ideally, you're a straight plank from your shoulders to your ankles, okay? If you need to come down and rest, and then back to it, okay? Ideally, we want to hold this for the full time, okay? Full contraction all through the core area. Whew. Keep that core engaged. Just have about 5 more seconds to bring this one home.
Rest.
Yes, good work, guys. Step up. So we're heading back to our chair. First round, we're just going to be using the right leg to step up the whole 40 seconds, okay? So keep your right leg here. You want to be pushing onto this right leg. Don't push off the floor so much. All the power is coming from this leg that's on the step.
Go.
Okay, so you're just stepping up and stepping back down. So keep that right leg on the step the whole time. Really think about pushing through that heel when you stand up. That's it. So same legs working all the time, everything pushing off that leg on the step. This is for your quad, your booty, a little bit of the hamstring. Of course, next round we'll be doing the other leg. Last one, guys.
Rest.
Nice. Hitting the floor again, this time on your back. Next core exercise is for your obliques, okay? It's called the penguin walk. So from this position, you're gonna come up into a crunch and you're just gonna bend side to side, reaching for your ankles, okay? You can tap your ankles, something like that. That's the way it goes.
Go.
Here, up into a crunch, side to side walk. See why it's called penguin walk? You look like a recumbent penguin. Side to side, going for that side crunch when you bend to the side here. And because you're up in this crunch position the whole time, you're feeling in your upper abs as well. You know what to do if you need to take a break. If you're feeling it in your neck, try to keep your eyes on the ceiling. It's gonna keep your neck in line. Woo, that's working. Done. Back to the first exercise as the second round. We're back to those squat jumps. So in front of your chair. Enjoying the little break. So, here we go.
Go.
So what you're looking for with squats is that your butt's really going out back and your knees aren't shooting past your toes too much. If they go a little forward, that's okay. But squats really like sitting back. Squats such an important exercise. You do this kind of movement all day long, getting on and off the toilet, chairs. Okay, you should be able to do this for this amount of time. Oh, I've been forgetting the little jumps. I hope you didn't. There we go. We have 5 more seconds here, guys. Then we're back into that full plank.
Rest.
There we go. Okay, back into the floor. If the full plank doesn't feel right yet, you can still do it from your knees, as we were last week. Just make sure your hips are nice and tucked under, okay? Not up here. Okay, I'm gonna be doing the full plank. So from here.
Go.
Good, so up into that plank, nice and strong and steady. Plank is really one of the best things you can do for your inner core muscles, to hold you up. Super important to have a nice strong core. It helps with your back. Now ideally, like the end goal is that you should be able to hold plank for a minute without any issue. That's what we'd like to be able to do. Today we're only doing 40 seconds, but a minute is like the goal. Stay focused, stay strong, guys.
Rest.
Excellent, done. We're back to the step-ups. So last round, I had my right leg on the step. But this time I'll be starting with the left leg. Same thing, make sure you're pushing off this leg, okay? You're not pushing off the ground any, so all coming from this leg. Nice and slow and controlled the whole time. Okay, so don't go too fast. Push it nice and slow, especially when you're coming down. Don't just plop onto the floor again, okay? Control it down. Come down nice and steady. You're working even more in the descent actually than when you're going up. Think about the muscles you're working here. Think about that glute pushing you up. Power coming from here.
Rest.
Nice. Okay, we're back into the floor for the penguin walk. I love this exercise. I find it really gets me right here. Whew. Stay hydrated, kids.
Go.
Come into your little crunch position. Side to side bend. Side crunches. These are side crunches. So really think about the bottom of your rib coming closer to the top of your hip here. Okay, that'll just help you coordinate your body better if you can really visualize that happening. Your rib coming towards your hip. Whoo, that's burning.
Rest.
Done. Last round, guys. Last round, 4 more exercises, then you were done. Okay, so you know what's next. The squat, box squat with a jump. I'm not gonna forget the jumps this time. Okay, so since it's the last round, try to do the jumps the whole way through, for the whole 40 seconds, if you can, okay?
Go.
Here we go, squat, jump. You don't have to jump very high here, okay? Just little jumps. Landing nice and softly. Don't land with a thud. Of course, you can do this without the chair if your form is good. If you're squatting right, you don't need a chair or some sort of guidance. It's just for aim.
Rest.
There we go. Plank. So I hope you'll join me for the full plank, or attempt to hold the full plank for the 40 seconds. So get into position. Curl your toes under, tuck your toes under.
Go.
Away we go, up here. Okay, so make sure you're not down here, okay? You're not sagging in your lower back, but also make sure you're not up here, because this is not really it. So you're a straight line ideally. If you feel in the lower back, just hike it up a little bit. Last time you're doing this, guys, so let's try to hold it for the full 40 seconds, if you can. If you need to come down to a break, good, then this. Just about 5 seconds.
Rest.
Done. Okay. Back to the step ups. Since the last round, we'll be alternating legs this time. First round we did all right leg, then all left leg. Third round, we're gonna alternate which one steps up, okay? So get into position. We'll start with our right leg on the step.
Go.
Stepping up, stepping down. You're just gonna tap this left one and lead with the left one. Okay, so this way we're alternating which leg steps up. You can use a smaller step. This step is relatively high. If you have some sort of a smaller, like the bottom of the stairs, 1 or 2 steps, that works too. I love step ups. It's a really great exercise, of course. You can add weights to this when you get to that point.
Rest.
Last exercise, guys. Hit the floor for a penguin walk. Let's really try to burn out this whole core area. Last rest to enjoy here. Come up into your little crunch.
Go.
Here we go, touching the ankles, aiming to touch the ankles, each side. Side crunch. Obliques. Love handle zapper right here. Don't strain your neck. So look, keep your eyes up a little bit. Almost there. Keep with this.
Rest.
Done. That's your workout. But of course we have the burnout, so click the link for the burnout below, and then you have your stretches, and then you have your healthy meals, and then I'll see you tomorrow. Good work. Bye.